He's very, very good macro, and seems to almost, like in Cheater Terran style, get Reaver drop down, and that's going to be big trouble for Flash if he doesn't do something here. Okay, he's going to be able to bring those Goliaths in. He's going to need to protect those 4 Goliaths, and not let them get killed. If he can protect those Goliaths, then he's going to be able to pick off that shuttle, and that Reaver will not be able to do very much. So good use of several different types of units in conjunction there by Flash. Speed upgrade now for that shuttle. So we could see that's probably for he's putting some Zealots in there. I'm not sure if the Reaver is still in there or if it's over by. It looks like Bisu has withdrawn. It's hard to tell on the mini map. Yeah, okay, so Bisu has withdrawn his army, so that Reaver is probably in that shuttle as well, picking up a couple Zealots. So next big battle, we're going to probably see some attempts at Zealot bombs, and it's going to depend on if Flash can use those Goliaths to fend off the Zealot bombs. He has been consistently good at doing that so far, so I would expect him to be able to accomplish that pretty well. And Flash, man, just like I was saying earlier, just almost Cheater Terran style, just massing up troops out of nowhere and just getting bases and bases and bases. It's crazy. He just keeps building bases, and I think that's really one of the strengths that has really kind of propelled him. And oh, so Bisu getting Arbiters again. Arbiters every time, and we're going to see if Flash scouts. He keeps scouting it out, and in the last game, we actually saw him scout out the Arbiters and then get Science Vessels in retaliation, and was able to EMP the Arbiters and neutralize them about half the time. But we'll see. Bisu has a large army as well, actually, and this is going to be very, very interesting when the crap hits the fan. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how things go. Bisu massing up in the middle here. Flash does have the high ground though, and he's got his unit set up very, very well there. Yeah, Arbiter Tribunal now going down. So Bisu definitely getting Arbiters. Well, he was definitely getting Arbiters before, in my opinion. But so yeah, see Flash getting another base. He's just matching bases with Bisu, and combat says a lot in Terran versus Protoss. The Protoss is going to want to try to stay one base ahead of the Terran, and Flash is not letting that happen. It looks like Bisu might be setting something up to the 12 o'clock position. It's hard to tell on the minimap. We'll see if they flash there at some point. Flash, no pun intended. But yeah, so Flash though holding this high ground there, and now that he's got this area solidified, he must have seen those Zealots. There's a lot of Zealots coming out there. He must have seen those Zealots and decided to clear out those mines. Pretty smart move, I'd say. I don't think he quite has enough tanks to really splatter the Zealots before they got to the tanks. Oh, 2 Templars in there. Bisu, what are you doing? Bisu! Oh my god, he dropped 2 Templar and a Reaver and he didn't do anything with them! Oh my god! Oh my god, what the hell? What is... Oh man! Bisu dropping 2 Templar right next to a ton of SCVs that were not moving, and he just let them sit there. Oh my goodness, that was... Oh man, and you would not have seen Bisu do that 6 months ago. Yeah, oh man, Bisu, if anything, that alone is proof that Bisu is not what he was in his prime, which was not that long ago. Man, I thought that he had been picking up his game a lot recently, but that, oh man, I would not have expected him to do that in a million years. And I mean, maybe I shouldn't fault him too much for that one thing, but that was pretty crazy. Flash has been getting his SCVs out of the way pretty consistently. He's only lost a few SCVs so far, but Bisu using that speed shuttle to his advantage. This could be bad for Flash. The Scarab chasing those SCVs. We'll see what happens to it. They're not following the Scarab, so I don't know what happened, but that Scarab was probably dud. Usually if Scarabs have to chase SCVs that far, then they do end up being duds, and we'll see. Well, maybe we won't see. Never mind. So Bisu expanding now to 12 o'clock position. I can't believe he dropped those Templar out and didn't do anything. That was like 15, 20 free SCV kills. Free. They were not moving, and Bisu did not storm them. That was, oh my gosh, that was hideous. Oh man. Oh man. I cannot believe that. Flash now setting up on the left side of his base. He doesn't want to have that be a vulnerable position for him. He probably knows those Arbiters are coming. I'm almost certain he knows those Arbiters are coming. Bisu again, 3 gate Arbiters again. Man, and again, Flash having none of it. He he's gonna put turrets just damn everywhere and not let Bisu recall on him as Bisu was doing before. Although because Bisu didn't end up recalling very much until later on when Flash just had bases spread out all over Katrina before. And oh my gosh, this is so insane. Bisu getting now 5 more gateways, which is going to bring him up to like 10 or 12 or something like that, possibly even a couple more. And he's got basically his half of the map. Blue Storm is kind of an interesting map because like the 12 o'clock position, you'd think, oh, it's right next to the main of the top right, but it really is the way the map is laid out. It's kind of divided diagonally from the 2 spawn points. So the 12 o'clock base is really kind of it is really the property of the bottom left spawn point. The way it's divided up because of the ramps, that's all going downhill towards the middle. So yeah, Arbiter going through here. It looks like Bisu again going to try and do a little bit of a kind of a precision recall to try and take out expansions. Almost kind of like you would see a Terran do against a Zerg player by doing a little dropship full of mech marines. Arbiter coming in here, and oh, Arbiter's getting chased away. EMP goes off on that Arbiter. Goliath's chasing it down. I think that Arbiter is going to die if one more hit. Oh, there's the hit. That Arbiter dies before being able to do anything. So, a few hundred gas off of Bisu's back there. Absolutely insane. I wish I could tell. Wait, let me check real quick. Okay, so the Terran. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to decipher between the scores at the top and the mineral counts and such at the bottom. It looks like Flash has a lot of gas in the bank, a lot of minerals in the bank as well. His economy going very strong, and now he's trying to set up 6 o'clock as well. If Flash takes his 6 o'clock position, then they will be even as far as bases go, completely even, and Flash is trying to take that base. Bisu has not been able to move into the center. He's massing a lot of troops there. It's going to come down, I think. Whoa, wait, where are Flash's troops? They're not in the middle there. If Bisu were to move across the middle, that could be a problem for Flash right now, but he does have his army nearby, so he could come and reinforce. But yeah, so it'd probably be risky. That's a lot of mines, too. So Bisu is going to have a hard time moving through that middle there. Oh my gosh, it's a buttload of metal all in the same place at the same time. Flash looks like he's planning something. More Stargates going down. Another Psy-Core. So Bisu investing in air here after he's invested all this money in gateways and ground troops. I'm really curious what's going to happen here. I'm not sure. Is he going to go like mass arbiters? We'll see if they show a fleet. They should have. If he was going to go for, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. If he was going to go for carriers, they probably would have showed us a fleet beacon by now. I haven't seen a fleet beacon yet, and again, I may have missed it when they're flashing around, but I don't think so. So that one tank over there trying to protect those turrets there. It looks like Bisu planning on doing a little recall there. He's trying to soften up those turrets so he can send in his Arbiter going in here. Is he going to be able to? He does recall a lot of forces in the back there, kind of scrunched around those turrets. He is going to be able to take out a significant amount of turrets, and Flash is going to have to bring some forces back to deal with this. Those are all up in his main. So far they've only killed turrets there, but it looks like he is going to be able to run vultures back there and take care of that pretty easily without losing anything too significant. He's lost several turrets, but he hasn't really lost too much yet at this point, although there are a lot of forces in his base. Flash has brought back those vultures. He's got a significant amount of... In fact, he's put a nice little blockade there of vultures in the way so those zealots can't get into a supply line or anything like that. A little bit careless of him letting that science vessel die, but he's got other things to worry about right now. And those vultures just sitting there. What are you doing, Flash? Flash, move your vessels! Jesus Christ, Flash, what are you doing? Bring some Goliaths back. Okay, finally part of his main army is brought back here. He lost several supply depots. I don't think he should have lost that many. I think he was a little bit off there. And oh, another recall has happened at the 6 o'clock base. Bisu doing a very, very good job here, distracting Flash at the top right, and now coming in here and assassinating this expansion as well while his troops are occupied. I think Flash is again going to be able to clean that up, but it's hard to tell. A lot of his forces are in the top right there.